Many could be manipulated by lower fourth-dimensional beings and are like drones running through the scripts and being dealt the cards and hands from non-divine entities in this dimension. Luck, circumstance and one's life events may be somewhat influenced or controlled by beings of this dimension. These could be tying themselves to masses of human souls to attempt to reincarnate them and gain a position of control over the earth to stop the consciousness from overpowering the slave system. Once this is realized, as long as we do not become corrupted in our years alive, we have already basically overcome the slave matrix and will feel liberated in the memory and knowing that we are free and sovereign. Some are connected to higher level 4D beings or 5th-D beings either from when they are born or before that. These people will always be able to ride out of the matrix in alignment, or during their life when they upgrade the consciousness to a higher level by passing spiritual tests as well as going within with meditation, chakra and light work in motion, i.e. harmonizing with the voice of love in music or in speaking truth. Once we upgrade, we cannot go backwards as beings unless drastic spiritual choices are made or we are trapped by one of Earth's vices such as power and money, temporary illusion. Once and if we reach the higher states and connect with our higher selves, we can choose to leave, die, listen for advice to carry on or not, or just carry on. This is when chakra work can be used to ground our energy instead of letting it out if the vessel. Through meditations with upgraded consciousness and clarity, we will always delve into high intellect and information. Those born with naturally high intellect and raised in love may have a spiritual awakening, reminding themselves that they are light workers and are from a higher state or existence, or if raised wrong and manipulated by lower 4D beings and ideologies, could seek to control other lower level beings and even get deluded enough to think that almost all others are of lower intellect. This is the difference between a light-working elite to a misled NWO elitist. When we remember that our life as humans is temporary and life on Earth is just one small part of the great all that is, we can go under further awakenings and make changes and choices in life for the better, even if that person is an elitist who is part of the NWO program. They can realize that power should be used for the betterment of the human species on Earth to progress spiritually into higher potential elsewhere in the cosmos. Remember, we must harmonize our inner energies and minds with the appropriate channels and make the right connections not only with the people we come across but the other forms of life and beings in the cosmos. Trust in your natural abilities and intelligences as these would have been developed in previous lives or states of existence. Use your gifts while you are on Earth for the betterment of the planet, not the betterment of yourself financially. Don't get hooked to this planet because the only certainty is that although you may take your talents across to new lives, you will not take your material goods. Never betray yourself and skills as they are gifts that align with your higher purpose, and this is for you to look for within, grow with and find out while you are here. If you are having constant low levels of thought and feeling the urge to do harmful things, then you may be connected to a lower level entity or have been in a past state or life, so you must meditate to cleanse this of your mind and begin to make positive decisions and train the mind in a new way in order to connect to higher beings and higher information. This includes again being mindful of the people you are with, as we are all spirits within the human experience.